What's up, world? It's your boy Chef Negro D. I'm back at it, and I guess it's been another while. YouTube took my last video down because of the music, so I guess this time we won't do any music on this one. But we're back at it. What we cooking today? Today I got deer neck, and then I'm gonna mix it with some sausage, spicy sausage, and mild sausage, and then I'm gonna make make hamburgers out of it. That's what this apparatus. Let me see if you guys can see it. That's what this apparatus is for. I'm gonna turn it into. I'm gonna grind it down and turn it to burgers. Make some burgers. I'm also gonna have some jalapenos and some feta cheese to it as well. See how those come out. Simple seasonings, but we all know the first rule: wash your motherfucking hands. All right, so before we turn this bad boy on and get it going, I have to break down the deer meat that I have here. Now I've had this for a while. I had it frozen, and something came to mind. I was like, you know what? I need to make some burgers. So I'm gonna break it down into strips. Something big enough to fit in that, or small enough to fit in that hole. But it's gonna be something like this. All right, so I'm gonna break this bad boy down, and I'll show you what the end result's gonna look like with this. All right. Well, one thing I did notice about deer neck meat is that it is a tough meat, boy. I've cooked it a few ways, and if you do not cook this long enough, or you want to cook it all the way through. I mean, you could eat steak, rare, medium rare, or deer, Bambi, rare, medium rare. But neck meat, if you don't cook this all the way through, it's more like a stew meat. So you got to get it slow and low. And so if you can't break it down into hamburger meat, the best way to do it is put it in some type of stew. I don't know if you guys seen the videos, but I did make a birria out of it. That came out delicious in the Instapot, or I think that's what it's called, Instapot, whatever the hell it's called. But that came out really delicious. So if you do plan on cooking deer meat, venison, Bambi, make sure you're gonna cook it low and slow and have some time. Okay? Alright, so this is my very first time ever using this type of machine. I'm sure people use it all the time. So those of you that criticize me, go fuck your mother. But anyways, like I said, I've never used this before, but I'm gonna break down the venison first, and then I'm gonna start mixing in some other meat with it as well, and then some jalapenos and some feta cheese as well. So I don't even know how this motherfucker turns on. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it. Real quick, y'all ever seen that movie Fargo? At the end, spoiler alert, by the way, this came out, I think, early 90s. It's a fucking great movie if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's a movie called Fargo. But at the end, this dude is feeding his friend, through a wood chipper, and he's using a wooden stake to get his leg through. That shit was hilarious. I got a sick mind, but I thought it was hilarious. I know some people probably don't think it's funny, but I don't give a fuck. But anyways, it looks like it's rolling pretty good, so let's just keep going through it. It turns on. Alright, so I did my first pass through, and this is what I got. So I'm gonna do a second pass through. Add some tight tendons in there as well. that were clogging up that bad boy. So I had to get rid of some of it. But essentially, this is hamburger meat. Well, Bambi burger meat. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm gonna pass it through one more time, and then I'm gonna start adding seasonings and the other sauces and stuff like that to group them together. All right, ran it through again. See what it looks like. I got some spicy Italian sausage here that I'm gonna run with it. So I'm gonna run, a handful of this, a handful of the deer meat, and then actually I'm gonna do them mixed together. And I've never done this before. I've seen it done on TV and on YouTube. Let's give it a shot. Well, this is the, well, not the final product because I haven't cooked it yet, but that's just what it looks like. All right, got it mixed up, mixed with the sausage. I didn't put any jalapeno in it yet, but because the sausage is spicy, I don't really have to add too much seasoning to it. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna patty this thing, throw it in the skillet, and then cook her up as hamburgers. And you got your hamburger meat. You can add whatever you want to it. Garlic, salt, pepper, slap your mama, and then just go from there. As you can see, I got hamburger patty or a deer burger, Miss Piggy and Bambi burger going right there. I'm predicting, because of the fat content in the sausage that I put in, it's possibly gonna burn. So I may cook this low and slow. You could cook it in the oven. A lot of people cook their burgers in the oven. Get that full. Don't let everybody tell you where and how to cook it. You can cook it on the grill. That'll be really good. I'm gonna cook these in the skillet. Put some cheese on top of them, and then go from there. I'm gonna figure out what I want for a side. Be honest with you, I'm probably gonna roast the jalapeno and put it on the side, or pan fry a jalapeno on the side and some butter and garlic, and put it on the side and eat it just like that. But yeah, I got some burgers going. I'm gonna pop them in the skillet, and then we'll go from there. They smell delicious. Deer meat has a smell to it. All meat has a smell to it. Has a gamey smell to it, a death smell to it. If it's your first time ever smelling deer, or you can't smell what I'm smelling. We ain't got smell-o-vision yet, but if it's your first time smelling stuff like this, you may take a step back and go, God damn, that shit stank. Smell like fucking dead possum. But it's just deer. All right. Cool. Question I had, oh shit, maybe 6 months ago. Who was that? Mrs. Tate, Jennifer, girl I went to high school with, grew up with actually. She asked, how do I keep my skillets seasoned? And well, number one, I use them all the time. I use my skillet probably every day, if not every other day. Also, after I'm done cooking, I clean right away, a little bit of water, and then I'll pump the oven up to about maybe 500 degrees, slam some oil in it, and then just kind of let that oil seep into that into the skillet. That's how I usually keep it as seasoned. If I can't do the 500 degrees, what I like to do is I'll take a napkin and I'll rub some either olive oil or canola oil inside of it to ensure that it's still lubricated in there. That way it doesn't get rusted out or dried out or anything. But the biggest thing to do is make sure you clean it directly after you are using it. I know some people get busy and they can't clean right away, but even a simple rinse could prevent you from, and make sure you dry it out, dry that water out, could prevent you from getting any rust in it and all that good stuff. All right, burgers are in. We're gonna see what they come out like. Well, this is the final product. I did feta cheese on on 3 of them, and then cheddar cheese, and then I got my jalapeno on the side. So this is what it looks like. I've already dug into one, and they are pretty delicious. So that's it for this this episode. Again, love one another. Be safe out there. Wear a mask if you feel like you need to wear a mask. And cheers. Hope you guys enjoyed. Out.